So aliens are probably a thing, right? It isn't about proof or lack thereof, it's a simple theoretical inevitability. The thing about the universe constantly expanding is that the odds of certain stuff existing in it can only go up with each passing moment. People who definitively say there's no such thing as aliens get progressively more ignorant as the days go by. Aliens aren't real, bro. Really? Did you check everywhere? We've mapped 1% of the observable universe, and you're like, I've seen enough. We haven't even discovered all the species on our own planet. You could take some unknown fish creature from the bottom of the ocean and throw it in a moon crater. We'd all be like, oh shit, extraterrestrials! For their sake, I hope aliens never come here. There's never been a movie where we didn't have to narrowly avert global catastrophe and galactic war because somebody landed their saucer without RSVPing. Especially don't come here peacefully. Whatever your intentions, it's not worth dealing with the fucking human race. If you're gonna conquer, conquer, but please wipe us out. Don't subjugate us, you will not like it. Humans make terrible slaves, not just black people, everybody. Withhold your blacklash for a second. I love the idea of telling that joke because as horrendous an atrocity as slavery is to black people, and everyone really, I wonder if anyone has ever given any thought to how they should feel when asked about the quality of their service. My black friend is like, my great-great-grandparents were slaves. I'm like, were they any good? He's like, what? I'm like, would you recommend them? Obviously, Yelp wasn't a thing back then. I mean, they did a lot of yelping, but for different reasons. This episode is straight fire! Anyway, I'm on the topic of aliens because I just watched Arrival, which is a movie I had to explain the ending of to both my parents whose eyes were watching but whose brains were not functioning throughout it. No spoilers, don't worry. And they aren't like this, but it reminded me of those pompous people out there that watch movies way over their heads and literally brag about being stupid. That movie was so dumb, I totally didn't get it at all. Then you should pay double for the ticket because your seat could have gone to someone who breathes through their nose. It's okay to not understand something, but 9 times out of 10 it ain't the movie's fault. Look it up, educate yourself, expand your perimeter of thinking for next time. Some people are like, this movie made me feel stupid. Don't worry, it's because you are. Better you find out now before it's too late and life disappoints you in a more cataclysmic way. I've never been molested. Well, technically, I don't know. Technically, none of you know either, because if you had blocked out the memory at a young age, you'd never have any idea until 30 years later after your divorce when your therapist is asking you when your closed-offness started. We could all have been molested. I remember being asleep and having dreams where it felt like someone was touching my dick. I find it curious that that sensation wouldn't wake me up. The things humans as a species can sleep through should worry you. Sometimes I think about if I had been molested, whether or not I'd tell anyone. Depends on the age, which is why pedophilia among family is such a risky business. Like, forget the troops. Uncles are the ones putting it all on the line. And if you're a soldier who molests children, hats off to you, sir. You know a level of anxiety and anticipation the rest of us can only imagine. I can't even message a girl on Tinder after we both swiped right. There are no stakes in that situation at all. But this guy can place the rest of his life in the hands of a small child, a demographic known to be fucking tattletales. People will often take horrible concepts at face value, like pedophilia is wrong and despicable, and then leave the thoughts there, but if you go deeper, it's also just impractical. Even if you're molesting a girl, there's just nothing to do. You can't fit anywhere, and she's probably just asking you annoying questions the whole time. I want to see a sweet, heartfelt moment on TV between an uncle and his niece where he's like, if you tell anyone, I'll kill your family, and then she replies, but you are my family. Aww. You might think because I hate kids that I'm like secretly pleased whenever I hear about one being molested on the news, but that's overshadowed by the fact that it means someone was sexually attracted to them. I despise children. Someone else likes them so much. Opposing viewpoints. Like, I don't like that the kid is being victimized for a reason that's even further from my comfort zone. Now, if somebody just stabs their kid in the chest, I first check if it was for religious reasons, like ritual sacrifice or something, because if so, I can't get behind it. But otherwise, local news story for the next 20 years. I never care about missing children. I don't know how some of those stories blow up so nationwide. Was JonBenet Ramsey the daughter of a president? Because if not, then why should the entirety of America be participating in this decades later? Remembering JonBenet Ramsey. Oh, come on, even her parents don't remember her. At this point, they should just adopt a new kid, because even if the old one comes back, congratulations, you have a strange, middle-aged, emotionally stunted woman to reunite with. She's gonna be terrified of hand towels for some reason, and every night at 7:30, she'll lock herself in the coat closet and wait to be diddled. It's going around in the news that a bunch of alt-right people have organized to lower the rating of Amy Schumer's latest Netflix special because of her material on guns in it, which is really annoying to those of us who two-starred it for all the other jokes. It ain't her best. I never rate anything, so I'm not actually contributing, but it's easy to pin all of the blame on hate groups to protect your unusually drawn-out punchlines. I'm not here to hate on Amy Schumer, a comedian I usually enjoy. Actually, I had like another full paragraph about her position in comedy, but I just deleted it all because it's not really where I want to go with it. I'm not the one to tell y'all about her struggles as the biggest female comic in the world whose society demands be overweight as a middle finger to society? Weird. And I'm not the one to tell you about how clues in her stand-up lead me to believe she's on the verge of quitting outright or having a drunken breakdown. It's not for me to say. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, you can like, share, and subscribe, and I will play myself off.